Hello, hello, hello. I think I should be live. Now, YouTube changed the settings of the live again, and I was trying to go live for the past 10 minutes. Every time I went live, the stream didn't want to start. And then I realized the stream wasn't starting because actually, there is some delay, and then there is delay in the preview, and it confuses. So welcome everyone to another community hangout. I didn't do one last week because I was busy with videos, but we actually have the announcement that the next Night City Wire is coming next week on Thursday. So it's gonna be a fun one. So I want to get those news out of the way first. And how is everyone doing? Are you all doing well? And before we start, can you please click that like button? I hate asking for it, but the problem is every time YouTube gets a lot of likes, it pushes the stream forward, pushes the video forward. So algorithm is like that. We have to work for it. I would rather not have the algorithm focus on the likes to actually portray the video, but it's just how it goes and we have to deal with it. But yeah, hello for everyone joining. How are you, man? I'm doing great, my friend. How are you? Yeah, I'm super excited. Always love your music choices before every stream, LKM. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so the music is actually licensed. I am not sure. I am not sure if that song is actually available or those songs are available online. But yeah, they are. It's amazing. Like the first song is just so good. I had to put it on the stream. So let's look at the first image. I'm gonna move to this side because we have this thing. So the fourth episode of Night City Wire is coming next Thursday, October 15th at 6 p.m. CEST, so same time as always. This time we'll go into details about the looks, sounds and specs of Cyberpunk 2077 vehicles. As usual, you can expect new gameplay footage, announcements, and more. This has been posted by the official Twitter account of Cyberpunk 2077 at 3 p.m. So next Thursday is gonna be wild. We're gonna be learning more about vehicles, and there is also this thing. This is the video they actually posted. It looks cool. Like this is one of the new vehicles. We can actually see some of the destruction on the vehicle, especially from the front side, and also I think V is over here fighting against the 6th Street gang. Overall, it's gonna be a fun stream. Yeah, so what do you guys think? Whole NCV only for vehicles? No, it's not only for vehicles. They're also going to talk about music, official soundtrack. So it's not only that. They actually have a lot to say in this one, especially because this is. We're not sure if this is the last Night City Wire, or are they going to have one more, because we're getting closer to release. So honestly, they might do one more Night City Wire, which is going to be the launch one where they talk about some things, or they might have a different event under a different name. But honestly, I like Night City Wire. It's already been established into the minds of everyone, and it's like, why change it? So yeah. I'll be at school next Thursday. Well, you can always see the VOD, but yeah, that sucks. Yeah, we're gonna be they're gonna be talking about the soundtrack, overall soundtrack. Yeah. So 6 p.m. Central European Summer Time, or I don't know if it's changed now. I don't know when is it that specific time. You can just calculate on Google. It's going to tell you, but same time as pretty much every other Night City Wire. Do you reckon you could run people over? Yes. Yeah, you can. LKM, how are you getting the music snippets? Well, the music on this stream, like in the intro, it's licensed music. I paid for it. Regarding some of the music that is provided by CDPR, that's actually official Cyberpunk 2077 music. On some of my videos. I don't use it all the time, but most of the time I use it. So some of those songs will be in the game. Yeah, it's just a huge courtesy of CDPR actually. Love your accent, thank you. Console gameplay would be shown, you think? Honestly, I want to see console gameplay. I want to see the console gameplay as soon as possible, because I'm interested to see the difference between like on what things are they going to what things are they going to sacrifice generally, so it could run on a console. But the PC requirements are actually very well done. Like the engineering team behind the engine and overall optimization did an amazing job. As far as we could see, obviously once the game is out, we're gonna have the final say and see like what is going on. But yeah, we got almost 350 people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I believe there was Corbono1231. Thank you so much for $10. I want to work on Cyberpunk 2077 as a guest designer. I'm finishing a quest document inspired by some your lore videos. Oh, nice. Would you be interested in reading it and giving feedback before I send to CDPR? Yeah, sure. Just send me a message on Discord or Twitter. I don't know if I enabled DMs on Twitter, but you can send it there, and I'll read it. No worries. Christoph, hello. Hello, everyone. Even if you get console gameplay, they wouldn't show PS4 or Xbox One. I think they should. Because not showing it gives people a different idea. Maybe they say like, oh, what is going on? Is something bad for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One? So I believe to kind of calm people down, because think about it, a lot of people will be playing, that are console players, will be playing on current generation. They won't be all switching to next generation immediately. There is at least 1 year of transition period until people don't go to different consoles, sometimes even more depending on the country and demographics. But overall, look, I think they should show it. Again, just to calm people down, you know, and see this is how it looks, and then people will say, okay, these are the differences, because, yeah. Angry Battling, thank you for your donation. LKM versus Jason debate when? Yeah, it was super effective. No need to no need to discuss him. Like, we have so many other things to talk about, honestly, than to talk about something which is the thing of the past. There is no need to bring it up, but that was funny. Joshua, are you going to make your Cyberpunk character look like yourself? I was thinking about it. Like, I think I will. I will try at least to see if I'm able to do it. Because I want to do some cinematics once the game comes out, and I need that face. So I'll be mixing stuff up, but I think I will. Depends. Like, honestly, I don't think for the first character I will spend a lot of time, because I will be just jumping into the game, like, immediately. How linear do you think the story will be? Not so much. Not so much, because you will have different, just various other things that will decide what the quest is going to be, what the mission is going to be. So different decisions, different consequences, different people. So from that side, absolutely not linear. LKM, will you be an official character in Cyberpunk 2077? No. No. No, no, no. By the way, is the sound good? Because I'm trying this new setup and I don't know if it works well. The car damage, yeah, from what the car damage, I'm going to pause that one more time. Just give me a sec. So regarding the vehicles, yeah, you can see some damage on the front. The hood is missing. There are scratches, visible scratches on the paint that I always like to see, because it gives more to immersion. Honestly, even sometimes when you're just driving and when you don't hit anything, I like when my car gets dirt on it and, you know, stuff, especially if it's a rainy day. And, you know, in the Badlands, you're gonna have a lot of sand. So yeah, this is how it looks. Let's see. Yeah, sounds fine. Episode 415 out of 10. This looks like GTA. Not every open world game or sandbox is GTA. The outfit looks so cool for V. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of crazy outfits, and the one thing which I like is that you don't have to actually like you don't have to change an item just because it has better stats. Every item which is cosmetic, you will be able to put upgrades on it to increase the stats, so you can always keep the fashion going if you want that. Yeah. Yeah, regarding the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X version, so the game is going to be backwards compatible immediately once it comes out, I mean, for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. And next year, I believe, once they finally release the PlayStation 5 version, so the version which is going into the stores, you're going to get it for free if you bought Cyberpunk for PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. There's going to be a free upgrade. The game of the century, let's see. Ultimately, people will decide that. Like, I know, like, obviously, a lot of people are saying that this game might become a classic. I mean, people decide that at the end of the day. Controller support? Absolutely, yes. Because if you see the gameplay, actually, that gameplay is recorded on PC and people, developers played with a game, the controllers, so yeah. Yeah. Why can't you join the gang? Well, it was explained. So basically, you are a mercenary, you're an edge runner, so that means you take jobs from everyone, corpos, random people on the streets, various gangs around Night City. So you're not able to be a gang member because they don't trust you that much. Gang members are usually like a family, they don't do stuff with other people, so from that perspective you would lose a lot on regarding like just options of gameplay if V was able to join a gang. So you can still work with them, but no, you cannot join them just because you're a mercenary. Will you do a lore video on the corporate life path? Yes, I'll have that video next week. Monday, probably. Yeah, Monday. How much violence we can expect? A lot. A lot. I mean, nothing too crazy regarding like children, that stuff, which is just, I'm glad that, but everything else, like, blood and gore, it's gonna be like we've seen it. CDPR should buy Deus Ex from Square Enix and continue the franchise. That would be so cool. It would be cool. I mean, it would be cool for Deus Ex to continue to come out. I mean, come on, it was an amazing game. What will be your first vid? Probably once the game is out. We'll see. I don't know. I think review, maybe. Depends. Maybe just the stream. For the first day, I'm planning a 24-hour Cyberpunk stream, so for the entire day, I will be live playing the game. Yeah, there are kids in the game, but as it was in The Witcher, they are non-interactable NPCs. I'm in disbelief that this game is coming out. Yeah, it's insane because honestly, like, I've been talking about this game for 4 years now, so it feels insane once you actually play it, because I had never talked about a game for this long and I wasn't playing it. Never. This is the first time. 4 years is a long time. What are your PC specs? My PC specs are i7 7700, 1070, 16 gigs of RAM. Nothing too special, but I'm actually getting 3080 once they are available. And I'm probably gonna get the Founders Edition. Not sure about other manufacturers, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm still waiting for the market to calm down a bit, so I can get 3080 and probably get 16 gigs of RAM, and I'll be good for some time. But next time I'm going AMD when it comes to processor. We'll see though. Like we're gonna see once I start working on the next CPU. Once I decide to buy that, I'll see what's good on the market. Do they have different head presets when customizing? You will have, like, obviously you're gonna have different complexions now. I don't know, like, I haven't seen like the new updated character creation, but yeah. Don't get scalped by 3080 Fe from Nvidia website. That's the problem. I live in Bosnia. It's not available here. So I'll either have to buy from a different country or order to a different country from Nvidia and then ship it to me. The newest AMD CPU is getting announced today, really? Oh, I gotta follow up on that. Is there a time? Can I enter in all heights? You mean buildings? I don't know. But someone said like you can go really high on the building in Cyberpunk. How do you think photo mode will work? Honestly, I want free cam, I want photo mode just because I can actually do cinematics. But photo mode, yes, it's definitely going to be in the game. Like, I don't see a reason why photo mode shouldn't be in the game because, let's face it, like screenshots from the game, like if you look when Ghost of Tsushima actually came out, when that came out, people were posting like screenshots and images, and that is like marketing, extra marketing for just one tool, that people are going to be posting those screenshots, especially if it's a beautiful game like this, and then like it will just indirectly market your game, which I think is an amazing idea. What's my first language? Is Bosnian. Cheers from Brazil. Hello to Brazil. Which life path will you pick? I will go for Street Kid first, then Nomad, then Corpo. When it comes to Corpo, I will be like, I'm gonna go full antagonist on that Corpo build, like in 100 minutes. Nice. Well, this stream is gonna be for going to around 5:30, and don't worry, because I have some errands to do, but I will be streaming more because we're getting closer to release, and yeah, once the game comes out, I've been getting questions around that. Once the game is out, like, I'll be streaming a lot, making videos a lot. We'll see how streaming is gonna be done. Just because of nudity, I am not sure if YouTube is going to maybe ban me, so I have to be very careful, you know, regarding that. Hello from Ireland. Hello, my friend. How are you doing? Will you be getting the new console, and which one? I will be getting a new PlayStation. The reason why I'm not getting Xbox is because they're not really popular here, and the second of all, I have Game Pass. So for me, I don't know, it's not really a thing here. I don't have anything against Xbox. I would love for Xbox to have more presence here in the Balkan region, but so far they don't even have proper support, and that's the issue that I have. And it's not only Xbox, Sony's the same basically, but Sony's a little bit more open to this market than Xbox. Pretty sure streaming mode is a thing. If it is, then great. I mean, of course, if I was making a game, I would also think about the streamers because, well, honestly, I'm nothing against that. I would go full nudity in the game if YouTube allowed me. I don't care about that, but yeah. Can't you turn full nudity off? I hope so. I don't know. And you were the Nice City Wire episode 4. It's coming next Thursday, 6 p.m. Central European Summer Time. If you missed it, it's going to be at the beginning of the video. I'm going to put this one more time. So the 4th episode, 15th of October, Thursday. They're going to be going into the looks, sounds, and the specs of the vehicles. Yeah. Is it okay? Is something going on? The thing is, like, I think I put in too much bitrate. If the stream starts stuttering, tell me, because I'm putting way too much bitrate into this video, and YouTube is like, no, it's too much, it's too much. But yeah, and one more time, here's the vehicle itself. It looks really, really nice. I think, you know what, this video made me really happy. You know why? Because it showed me I can surf. My god, not surf. Drift. I've been surfing in CSGO for the past days, so surfing is on my mind. So, I believe we can actually drift in the game. And that makes me happy because I know that potentially vehicle handling and driving is gonna be fun, because I am not a fan if the driving is not good. Like, it automatically removes immersion from the game for me. Like, for example, Watch Dogs 2, that driving, I cannot stand it. Like, I seriously cannot stand it. Like, Mafia 2 driving, let's talk about Mafia 1, sorry, driving in the remastered edition. There's also that. That driving was okay. It could have been better. That's the thing. Yeah, it looks like you can drift, and I will definitely be drifting a lot in this game. I mean, you play Initial D music and drifting in Cyberpunk, what's better than that? I want to know if you can start a shootout and jump into an armored vehicle, remain unhurt. Well, if they don't hit you. I loved Forza driving. Yeah. I worried handling looks to be on rails. I don't know, like, when I see it, like, right now, when I see, like, just how the vehicle turns, it's definitely promising. So we'll see. Yeah, deja vu music. Yeah. Mafia 1 cars can turn. It's insane. Like, Jesus. It, like, the turning in Mafia 1 just turns into drifting. Like, it's like, I don't know, maybe I need to put it, I don't know, I think I need to put it in realistic mode in Mafia. Maybe it's gonna work then. Will Cyberpunk live up to its Unreal hype? Well, that's up to people to decide, to be honest. Like, people decide if the game lived up to its hype or not. It's not me to decide or anyone else. Are Cyberpunk drinks coming? Giving Mustang in prize. Cyberpunk drinks? I don't know if they're gonna do that sort of a collaboration, but I would love to see Cyberpunk drinks in the stores. Giving Mustang in prize and where you can buy them? I mean Oh, those Cyberpunk drinks. Oh, the Rockstar ones. Well, I don't know where you can exactly buy them, but that competition is only available in the US. So I guess you buy the cans, you scan the code, and you get entry for the giveaway. A guy in India trademarked the name PlayStation PS5, so the console might. You gotta be like, this is not true. Come on. That guy would be sued, man. GTA 4 is better driving than 5. Yeah, it like the physics and are very well done in GTA 4. A bit too much, but they're very well done. Like, it makes more sense. I get it. Like, GTA 5 was more arcade-ish in that sense. I agree. But I don't mind, like, I don't mind having a mix. Because if it's too realistic, it can be a problem if it's not done well. If it's too arcadey, then it's not too fun. So, yeah. Sid, man. I'm noticing you. Big India. Yeah, I mean, if someone actually did that, that's insane. Like, if they actually, like, trademarked that. I don't even know you're able to do it. Can you see full nudity? Yeah, I think you can. I don't know about everything, but we'll see. They said it's, they're open a lot more here than they were in The Witcher. It's true, it's on different outlets. Oh, I'll have to check it out, man. Because that's a big move. I mean, they can sue him, but maybe if they cannot sue him, then they have to buy back that from him. Oh my god, imagine if he makes money on that. That's why companies trademark everything. I love drifting in Underground 2, Need for Speed. Yeah, it's amazing. Can I buy a house in Cyberpunk? No. I can't wait to read up on that in India, my god. Jonathan Quo, I'm in Texas and I can't find those cans. Oh man, thank you for the donation. You cannot find them in Texas? Damn, maybe they sold out. Huh. I mean, I don't know. I don't know where you can find those cans exactly, but damn, they must be selling out fast. Which gang you work for in Cyberpunk? We'll see. I think I like Valentino's a lot. So I think the first gang they'll definitely work with, is Valentino's. And the thing is, in the trailer, in the Life Pad trailer, if you remember, I think V said, grew up in Haywood, the streets were my family. So I'm guessing maybe the background of the street kid V is in Haywood, because also Padre says to him, I believe, through that like background voice, like, it's good that you didn't forget your roots, so where you come from. So yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Went to their site and the can's not even on their product page. They're probably, like, they probably put them only in stores because if they put the stock online digitally, someone can just basically go and buy 200, 500 cans of that drink. I like the Moxes and the Maelstrom. Yeah, they're cool. They're really cool. Can you swim in Cyberpunk? Yes, you can swim, but the thing is, like, they're not gonna have anything special under the water, as far as Miles said, but it could be wrong. But again, like, the water has to be there for the sake of world building, because you cannot have Night City without water and everything. So yeah, we'll see. Do you think Australia will ban the game? No, they actually let it through. I'm still not sure how they actually let it through, but damn, huge success for CDPR to be able. I want to be a true... Oh my god, the chat is moving fast. Like, I'm trying to read everything, guys. If I miss a question, I do apologize. Like, this is moving fast. Like, I am 500 people watching. I will fight any gang that messes up with my V. My V will be a true samurai and won't take no's. Because I can't say it, because YouTube will be coming for me. What's my favorite weapon for Cyberpunk? I don't know. We'll see about that. We'll see about that once I start shooting. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like my videos. I'm in San Antonio, Texas, and I haven't found the cans either. They must be selling out fast. Why would Australia ban it? Australia is very prone to ban games because of certain themes, either alcohol, drugs, violence, whatever. They're difficult. But yeah. Can we drive any planes or helicopters in Cyberpunk? Nope. Those things are gonna be in missions, but you won't be able to drive those vehicles. Turn slow chat on. Did we get to that, folks? Do I need slow chat? Dual wielding been mentioned at all? Like, we haven't seen it. I don't know if dual wielding is gonna be a thing, honestly. Smash that like button. Yeah, the thing is, regarding the like button, I really hate asking for it, but it's just the YouTube algorithm requires of us to, like, have those likes, and it's always about likes. I don't know, yeah, content is more important than likes, but we gotta play the YouTube game. So yeah, if you can please do it, I would be... Thank you. Yeah, those articles that came out, I don't want to start about them. You can watch that video that I made, but yeah. But you see, people already forgot about that. So the real problem of reducing overwork in the industry, just, you know, it's not solved. Nothing has been done towards that. It's just articles that are being put out there for clicks, and that's it. That's about it. Slayer, thank you for $5. Thank you so much. Morning, everyone. I'm also from Texas. I have a lot of people watching from Texas, damn. And can confirm those Rockstar are impossible to find. Been to a few different cities and nothing, really? My god. It's crazy. Derp the Sherp, thank you for $5. Thank you. Got my Cyberpunk 2077 pre-ordered on Xbox. Goodbye, social life, and hello. 12 playthroughs. Only 12? Thank you so much. So again, to repeat my life paths, Street Kid first. I love Street Kid life path. It's my favorite so far. Then the Nomad, then the Corpo. But those 3 life paths, they're gonna be done in like 3 days. I won't, like, it's like when the game comes out, like, I doubt I will sleep. So for everyone asking, again, just to repeat it one more time, next Night City Wire, October 15th, 6 p.m. Central European Summer Time. Yeah. Honestly, I just hope that the streams are gonna be well once I start streaming. Cause seriously, is there gonna be Easter eggs in the game? Absolutely yes. In the Corpo playthrough at beginning, there is a magazine with Ciri or Geralt or something. I believe that's one of the magazines that was released for The Witcher 3, so you can find that as an Easter egg. But yeah, I know, remember when people took that Easter egg from The Witcher 3 about Night City, and they thought like the stories were connected? Again, they're not connected. City has nothing to do with Night City. This is just an Easter egg of a sort. So many Texans I see. Can I ask? Can you become a merchant here in the game? Well, in the game, you're gonna have crafting. So for crafting, you will need different materials and junk. You will get those items from disassembling items you already have, like different clothing, weapons, what you don't need. You can turn that into junk and materials, and later, you know, from blueprints you find on the map or probably buy or get from missions, you will create different armor pieces, different weapons, different upgrades for your weapons, cyberware, and clothing. So I'm guessing if you buy if you get materials on the map and you have a good blueprint, you see the price of those materials and you see the price of the product you make. So you make a product and you can technically sell it for money. So yeah, I also hope that there's gonna be a trader for vehicles. So if we boost a vehicle, we take it to the guy, he's gonna pay us, and then he's gonna make that car disappear. I believe that's a really cool thing, and it makes sense from the lore perspective because people steal cars all the time. Especially in 2077, even in the beginning, like we tried to steal that Rayfield that Kirk was given a job to us. So I'm guessing maybe Kirk has those jobs. The Freakster, thank you so much for the donation. Why isn't Code Red releasing games to streamers like Ubisoft? What? I don't know. I don't know. So Cyberpunk is not safe for work? Well, it depends on where you are in the game, in what location, but yeah, it's gonna be not safe for work, and I'm sure there's gonna be an option, well, I hope so, there's gonna be an option to, I guess, well, remove that so people can play, especially stream. I hope there is some Matrix Easter egg. Well, because we have Keanu, I would say yes. Aditya Varma, thank you so much for the donation. Love from India. Keep it up, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Can you buy pets? No, I doubt that. Like, the animals are very rare in the world of Cyberpunk, especially now in 2077. You might have chickens and that sort of stuff, but you have cats in the game. You can pet them. Dogs, I don't think they haven't seen them. But yeah, I am sure that there are mechanical animals, but I doubt we're gonna be able to buy them. So yeah. I missed it. Carbon Unit, thank you so much for the donation. Hi, do you have pictures of clothing items that you can get in the game? Will there be an effective armor or helmets? So regarding the clothing items, of course, I don't have it because, well, I don't have like secret pipeline towards CDPR. I wish I did, but no, I don't. Regarding items, you will be able to get all kinds of clothing, and different clothing will have different stats. But for example, if you like a certain helmet and doesn't give you enough stats, you will be able to upgrade it so it gives you enough stats so you can wear it. So I maybe we're asking about that. But you will also have some items which have armor and protection immediately. So yeah, depends on the item, depends what you like. So yeah, you will, like, there's gonna be options, and that's great. Sureva, thank you so much for $5. You can buy the drinks on Amazon. Also, Rockstar has a website for the car and has 3 episodes of their own NCV thing to release. You should look at it. NCV? Huh? I mean, they have comics, I believe, but not NCV. Because that would be too much. You should become partner with CDPR. I don't think they have that program. I know that a lot of companies do, but they don't have like that certain program. Of course, I'm really happy with all the support like given from CDPR and from the devs, because devs like come to our podcast to talk about the game. It's just amazing that they do it. Like, we're all thankful that we get that support. Like, seriously, they're very nice. Like, all of the footage we use, like they don't mind it. Like you can monetize that for as long as you're not selling it. Like you can do whatever you want. Like you can stream it, you know, put it into your videos. So from like that perspective, they're great. Even the songs you download like from the game, like if you want to use them, like even if it's ASAP Rocky, that song is specifically made for Cyberpunk, so you can use it. That's insane, honestly, to have those artists work for CDPR. Hello, Bosnia from Turkey. Hello, my friend. Welcome to the stream. My mods are funny. What? What is going on in chat? Freakster, thank you again for the donation. Ubisoft released Watch Dogs Legion to streamers? Really? Damn. That's fast? I mean, I don't know. You have a lot of spoilers if it's released too early. Like, especially if they can stream the entire game. I don't know. But that's releasing soon, so... Have I pre-ordered the game? Long time ago. Long time ago. We'll see. LastKnownMeal lived until 2077 and became a chef in Haywood, and his restaurant is called LastKnownMeal. That actually fits when you think about it. Restaurant LastKnownMeal, because you never know when it's gonna be your LastKnownMeal in 2077. Haha. Let's see. Let's see. My god. Watch Dogs Legion looks kinda weird. It looks weird, but hopefully the gameplay is good. One question, will we be able to invest in stock markets in the game? I mean, the corpo pad has stock stats on the interference. On the interface, not interference. Now, first off, CDPR said, I mean, they didn't say anything when I think about it, I believe. So basically, once you get fired from Arasaka at the beginning of the corpo life path, you lose that UI, so you don't have access to those stocks. Now, I'm not sure during the corpo life path if that option is going to return, because we also have that show talking about money. I didn't actually catch it. It's actually like from like the real life show in the United States around stock markets. So they have the show, they have that thing in the game. So of course it might be just to, you know, make the UI believable that you're a corpo, but I don't know. We'll see. What do you think multiplayer will be like? I'm not sure. Will there be casinos in Night City? I believe I saw one. We saw one in Haywood, or no, not Haywood. Can't remember now, but I think we saw one. I don't know, like if we're gonna be able to play cards, but we'll see. Do you have information on video embargoes on YouTube? No. Once the game is out. Yeah, oh yeah, I skipped over that multiplayer. So multiplayer, we don't know what's gonna be. It will have microtransactions, we know that. We don't know what sort, of course, we don't know what sort and how it's going to be implemented. Just keep that in mind. I don't know if it's gonna be free, is it going to be paid? I'm guessing if it has MTX, it might be free, but it might have a price point, I don't know, depends. But knowing CDPR, they're probably planning something huge. So I hope it's gonna be like when we can work together to do a certain mission, you know, have fun in the city. For me, that's good. Not because GTA does it in online, but because this started as a tabletop RPG where you explore with your teammates and other characters and other people playing. You explore the city, you go through various missions. So to capture that tabletop spirit, I think this would be great, especially with people. Like, they can make this multiplayer interesting because it can have different classes, so people will be good at different things. You know, that for me, that's like the best that they can do. They said only, of course, yeah, cosmetic microtransactions, yeah. But regarding, like, we don't know how much is it going to be implemented and where exactly, but of course, yeah, it's not gonna be pay to win. They have to do it to run the server, sadly, like, but of course, as long as those things are optional, I'm okay with every company doing it, for as long as it's optional. And for as long as the prices are right, like I'm not paying $120 for a skin, talking to you, Valorant. So yeah. Hope you can do no augmentation playthrough. Well, you gotta have some, but it's like going without a phone today, without a smartphone. You can do it, but it's difficult. Thank you so much for $2. Where did you get that poster behind you? That's actually canvas, and I made this from the image we had a while back. I changed a bit and I sent it to be printed out on a canvas. So yeah, it's a canvas. I'll get more. Sadly, the CDPR store is not available here in Bosnia because we're outside of EU, so I cannot order stuff. But they said like there could be an option for that in the future. So until that happens, I gotta make my own shirts for Cyberpunk. It's good for as long as you don't sell them. Like you're good, you can make them, I guess, but you cannot sell them. That's the thing. You cannot sell copyrighted content. Are you going to try and explore every corner of the city? Yeah, absolutely, yes. In every game I do that. In every open world game, if world exploration is interesting, I will go and explore every bit, you know, see what's going on, see if I can find something, because if a developer like puts various rewards around different parts of the map where you explore, where you have to like do some things out of the box, like jump to something, then go somewhere to find something which is hidden. I always like that because that keeps exploration forward, especially because they said like everything here is going to be more personal. So yeah. Can't get the tiger claw gear. Yeah, they look nice. Like the tiger claw mask. Oof, I want to get that as well. Hey, Quest Knights, how it goes? Goes great. Goes amazing, actually. Amazing. Enjoy the wits, and thanks for answering my question about pre-orders. I was confused. No worries. I'm glad I was able to help. Okay, I'm gonna memorize the map on Night City. I mean, I still know the map of San Andreas, like I know it with my eyes closed. San Andreas, I know like that map like the back of my hand. Are you playing as a man or a woman? The first one as a man, the second one maybe as a woman. We'll see. For the first one, I always like to start with a man. I don't know. That's personally, I don't know. Let's see. Can you look down and see your feet? Yeah. You're also going to see like in the mirrors a lot, like the whole body. Yeah, it's next week. Yeah, you're gonna be able to actually see those things. Hopefully there will be an underground. That's a bit of a stretch, but we'll see. Depends what they can put in underground. Like there might be some things, but we don't know like how big the city is going to be on the lower levels. Who's my waifu in Cyberpunk? Quadra. Quadra is my waifu in the game. Did I see nice city map? Yeah, I saw it. It looks nice. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well, Kim. Thank you. You reminded me time for me to shave. Yeah, same, man. I'm doing great. How are you doing? I am doing amazing. You'll see player model in inventory screen too. I think, yeah. They did for The Witcher. And it makes sense because, well, you have to know what outfits you're putting on and how it looks. So, yeah, makes sense, definitely. What about Nomad Girl? She's interesting, not gonna lie, but she's only available in the Nomad playthrough, in the Nomad life path, right? So, she's gonna be in the second playthrough, right? Yeah, so next week, yeah. I don't know if it's gonna be the last Night City Wire, but we have the Night City Wire. Grow a beard? No. Beard, too much beard, too much work. Do you think it will run on a normal Xbox or PlayStation 4? Well, it has to. It's certainly advertised for PlayStation 4. I guess that includes every single version. I don't know. How the shop's gonna work? You go in and buy. I don't know if we're gonna be able to rob it. Hope so. This girl, I think she is Nomad exclusive actually. Because I believe, well, she's more advertised in the Nomad life pad. So I'm guessing, yeah. In the future expansions, more paths will be added. Well, for them to add a new life path, that would require a lot of work because then you have to optimize the entire game for that one life path, which is not really just drag and drop. I doubt, I really, really doubt that a new life path is gonna be a thing in the future. Maybe, but it's, you know, I would still like new location or something. Finally, we're too close to the release. How do I feel? I feel amazing. You know why? Because it's been such a long time. And it's surreal that I've been talking about the game for 4 years. And like now it's coming out. I'm anxious the game will actually be a flop. Of course, there is always that chance. But from what I've been seeing, it shouldn't be that. Just from the gameplay perspective and everything else, I don't consider it a flop. One thing which could be a problem is polishing, optimization, but they've took the time to do it well, so we'll see. Like, I don't think it's gonna be like flop, no. We'll see though, there's always that small chance, but the chance, for Cyberpunk, that chance is slim. Can we romance with more than one character? Yeah. But be careful if they find out. I wonder if we can steal every car that isn't nailed down to floor. I think so. Like, obviously some cars will have better protection. Regarding certain people, like, you will need strength to get them out of the vehicle because they also have augmentations, and also other people have guns potentially in the game, so they will probably start shooting at you as soon as you start shooting at them. How'd you feel after day 91? I believe I was streaming, so I felt amazing. Yeah, we were in that moment together when they said that we survived day 91, so that was great. Modding support, I would love it. They mentioned long time ago, I think on Twitter, that there is potential for that, and I would love it because it would increase the popularity of the game even further for the longer period of time, because people create amazing mods. Like the people that work on mods, like damn. Can you quick save in Cyberpunk? I believe so. I would certainly love to be able to quick save. You think they'll add any DLCs? Yes. So DLCs for CDPR are free pieces of content, while expansions are paid expansions onto the base game. Have you seen the Cyberpunk history video by Indigo Gaming? No, I gotta check it out. There's a lot they haven't shown us, like side quests that could be stale or repetitive. What's your opinion on that? I don't know. Until, like, from certain activities, like obviously they said every side quest is gonna have a twist. They're not in just for fetch quests, so there's not gonna be any fetch quests in that regard. Regarding activities, you will have random encounters, you will have people with bounties, gang attacks, police attacks, whatever. So those things will happen. Is there like a standard version and ultimate version of Cyberpunk? There is the standard version and the collector's edition. And everyone, so every single base version gets the same things. So there are no pre-order bonuses in that sense. Yeah. Will there be a PlayStation 5 version on release? Not on release. The PlayStation 5 version is coming out next year, but you will be able to play the version from PlayStation 4 on PlayStation 5 immediately, with better frame rate, because obviously the console itself is stronger, so you will have, like, automatically you will see the difference, at least in frame rate, at least in resolution, I guess. The fetch quests, but with twists. Yeah. Imagine if CD Projekt and Rockstar worked on the game. Yes, for as long as they're publishing, I mean, Rockstar publisher doesn't get involved. Because the people, like developers and artists working at Rockstar are amazing, but their parent company and just the publisher is... I don't have good thoughts on that at all. Kalenko, thank you again for 20 euros. What an absolute legend, man. I like if every time, man. Thank you. I know it's too early to tell, but from how the game looks, feels, and sounds, I think it will be another genre-defining title. I hope so too. I hope so too, my friend. Thank you again, Kalenko, for 20 euros. Thank you a lot. Thank you. Did you see the new teaser on Instagram? You mean the Night City Wire one? I don't know. Did they post something new? Did you just bamboozle me? Well, there's gold. That's about it. Yeah. Take-Two is greedy. Yeah, that's the problem. Usually corps are the villains in Cyberpunk movies. Yeah. 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 True that. Let's see. I'm waiting for Witcher 4 official announcement. There was nothing on Instagram, by the way, just the game going gold. Maybe I missed something. Did I miss something? I'm an idiot. No, I don't think so. No. You will have multiple apartments? No. You will have one apartment. I don't know how are they going to handle like different districts and how are they going to handle the Badlands, because honestly, I'm okay with one apartment in Night City, but I would also love a shack in the Badlands just so I could store stuff somewhere. I don't know. For me, that would be a must to have actually like a shack in the Badlands where you can just... I mean, I don't know. When is Night City Wire episode 4? Thank you so much for $5, Britain Barks. Thank you so much. So, the 4th episode of Night City Wire is coming next Thursday, October 15th, 6 p.m. Central European Summer Time. They'll talk about the looks, the sounds, and the specs of vehicles. And they will talk about, I guess, the soundtrack of the game. They said it last time. And that was delayed until this one because they were showing the system requirements. And also, one more time, this is the video that we got. If you go to my Discord, in the Cyberpunk 2077 channel, you will be able to download this in full resolution right here because there is a bot, the Cyberpunk bot, which posts these things. So yeah, thanks so much. Did I miss Jordan Gertler? Jordan Gertler, thank you so much for $5. Is your PC already set, or are you upgrading your graphics card to 30 series for Cyberpunk? Thank you again for the donation. Well, I have 1070 right now, and I believe it's, I can play and stream the game without problems, but I will be getting 3080 very soon. I just need to wait for the market to calm down a bit, because now it's difficult to find those graphics cards, especially from my country. So yeah, I'll be getting 3080 because it's gonna be good for streaming. And I hope, I'm not sure how it works, if it's gonna be a thing, but I would love to be able to stream with RTX on. Why not? It would look beautiful, but I am not sure how RTX works when you're streaming, because streaming is very, very hardware intense. And I still have only one PC for streaming. Obviously, maybe in the future, if I get bigger, I will be getting another PC for encoding, and then I will try. Like, honestly, I would love to stream in 4K 60 frame rate. That would be dope. Rupam Shian, hello. Shout out to you and love to India, my friend. Finally caught the stream. Thanks so much for the excellent in-depth coverage of Cyberpunk, Alchem. Oh, thank you for watching. There's gonna be a lot more. I'm just gearing up because once I get the gameplay, that's when things go. Wild. Are street stories still a thing in Cyberpunk? Yeah. Street stories are gonna be a thing. I have GTX 770, no luck so far getting 3080, but hope to have one by launch. It's a month. I think you will be able to, depending on the region you live in, but I think it should normalize by then. We'll see. You would need a second computer for streaming. Yeah, if I want RTX and 4K, I don't know if it's like if it can be handled. But yeah, for that you need a separate encoding machine. Some people think this might be too easy with heat-seeking bullets and that stuff. Do you think it will be the case? Well. Number one, you can consider smart rifle to be with people who don't want to specifically like aim and do that. But also, it's a smart rifle. It's a smart rifle to use in certain like maybe situations where you cannot miss someone. Also, enemies have those things as well. Just keep that in mind. You're not the only person using a smart rifle. Enemies do it as well. Sebastian, hello. Hello, my friend. Cyberpunk game of generation? That's up to people to decide. What's about 1070? I have 1070 and I believe I will be able to run this game pretty normally, even stream it. And like usually I don't even stream in the highest settings, at least not until I get 3080. Good evening from Japan. Hello to Japan, Chris. Hello to Japan, my friend. Smart guns easy mode? I hope it's not gonna be like that for enemies, because if it's gonna be that, we'll see. Next night T-Wire, next Thursday, 6 p.m. Now we're gonna watch YouTube and play Cyberpunk when it comes out? I hope so. Did you finish the lore book from Dark Horse? Oh, a while ago. That was an amazing book. Like, I really recommend everyone who wants to learn more about the world of Cyberpunk, especially with the updated lore, to check out the World of Cyberpunk book. Also, regarding Cyberpunk Red, a couple of 2 days ago, we got the announcement that they're almost ready. Like they're gonna be sending that version to printer, and that means there might be some corrections, because usually printers, like, they will return the saying, okay, we might need some things checked up. So I guess we should have the release date for Cyberpunk Red soon. And for all that you don't know, Cyberpunk Red is the new edition in the tabletop side of Cyberpunk, because Cyberpunk did start as a tabletop RPG. It has around 84 supplemental books. That's where I get my info from. That's where MadQueen and everyone else gets the info from for our lore videos. So Cyberpunk Red is going to bridge this story after Cyberpunk 2020 and Cyberpunk 2077, during the time of the Red, which is after the Fourth Corporate War. Once the nuke went off, you had a sky filled up with red ash for a very long time, so that's why it's called Time of the Red, and all the fires and everything. So yeah. Have I read Trauma Team 2? I'm in the process of it. I will read it a little bit later once I get back from my errands. Sorry that I have to finish the stream earlier, but I'll be streaming more, definitely. I also have to try out Twitch just as a test stream before Cyberpunk comes out, so I might have some random games on stream soon on Twitch. But I'm not planning streaming on Twitch unless YouTube is like completely against streaming Cyberpunk. Then I'll just go to Twitch. And I hope Twitch is gonna be okay with it. Ooh, Game Driver Ready is available. Don't want that now. What is the one thing you're looking forward to do in the game the most? Explore. To be honest, that's probably my favorite thing to do in open world RPGs and generally in games, is to explore the levels, because levels and level design and environment and how environment looks like from just those two perspectives If they are in sync and if they make sense for me, that increases the immersion a lot. And when I see Night City like this, the first thing I will do is just go and explore. That's gonna be the first thing, because I just want to take those things in, you know. And then there is also like one thing I'm also looking forward to is sound design, which means the effects and everything, you know, going around as you're walking through the city. Like, I'm also looking forward to that. Maybe we should stream Syndicate. Oh, I remember that game. That's we'll see which game am I gonna stream. Can I stream on both Twitch and YouTube at once? Yeah, you can through Restream. I gotta go through my YouTube partner agreement, because I want to see if I can stream on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. But honestly, I'm not really signed with YouTube, so I guess I can. You can, but Twitch doesn't like it. What does Twitch like? Jesus. Was announced to me next Night City Wire? Yeah, next Thursday, 6 p.m. You have been working hard and keeping us updated for the game. Thank you for that. Thank you for watching. Like, we're just starting. Like, once the game is out, like, the lore is gonna be even bigger. Yeah, just existing in the world, walking around and soaking it in. Yeah. Fun fact, you're exactly a month younger than me. Oh. I hope we have a lot to do in the Badlands. I'm sure you will. Well, raids are gonna be attacking you most of the time. Ghost Runner is out. You could try that. I am actually gonna have the Ghost Runner video either tomorrow or on Saturday. I think on Saturday, actually. I'm gonna have... I'm going to go and play Ghost Runner. So you will get the video with a face cam where I go through the entire updated new demo. Did I make videos on your channel prior to Cyberpunk? I've been making videos on YouTube since 2010. I deleted a lot of those channels I had before, so I kind of count that I started in 2012. But yeah, I've been uploading videos for a very long time. I have more than 2,000 videos on this channel. V is going to be our age, kind of cool, don't you think? Yeah, that's actually like, yeah. That is actually cool. You can kind of identify with a person. I don't know. Like, I grew up in Bosnia. I grew up a lot around different people of various backgrounds. So Street Kid is definitely an option. Do you think that map was leaked showing Badlands, or is it going to be some other map for that? I don't think they have Badlands in that map. I think it's just a part of the city. I'm not sure, like, I'm waiting for the full map to actually see how big the Badlands is, because we haven't really seen the Badlands properly when you think about it. What is my real name? Damir. That's my real name. Yeah, how many of you are going Nomad? I will go the Nomad for the second one. But yeah, the first one is gonna be Street Kid. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming to the stream, like, for these streams. Like, seriously, if we get like 500 people now, like, how many are we gonna get once the game is out? That's insane. I like people coming into the stream and they're like, new Night City Wire? Yes, one more time. 6 p.m. next Thursday. Am I thinking of streaming Baldur's Gate 3? That's actually not a bad idea. I need to get more into Baldur's Gate. I haven't been following it that much. I'm a fan of those types of RPGs, so maybe. Did I manage to pre-order a PlayStation 5 in Bosnia? I didn't pre-order yet, because I gotta buy the 3080 first, and then I'm gonna get a PlayStation 5. I don't buy things on release, really. Straight away. I will get it soon, but yeah. And yes, you can actually pre-order PlayStation 5 in Bosnia. It's actually easier because there are less people who are going to buy from here. So you were able to find the PlayStation 5 like 3 days after it was released into pre-sale. So, you know, like, people got it very easily here. But the problem is Nvidia. Would you suggest to play on PlayStation 4 or wait and play it on PlayStation 5? Well, if you're gonna be playing on PlayStation 5, you can buy the game for PlayStation 4 because there is going to be a free upgrade. So if you buy it for PlayStation 4, next year once the PlayStation 5 edition comes out, you get the upgrade for free. And before that, of course, you will be able to play Cyberpunk through backwards compatibility as soon as the game is out. So honestly, if you want to play it right now, no reason to wait because the upgrade is going to be free. If the upgrade wasn't free, then I would say the next edition, but since it's free to go. Wow, 500 people last time I was in the community hangout. We were only 100 or so. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Like, thank you all for coming. Like, seriously. Yes, yeah, immediately for PlayStation 5, but the PlayStation 4 version, like immediately through backwards compatibility. Looks like the marketing is working. Yeah. When do I think Night City Wire 4 is going to happen? Thursday, 6 p.m. Next Thursday. Yeah. What the disc? You mean the disc version? Huh? Hi LastKnownMeal, love your content. Been playing since you started making Cyberpunk, and you're my #1 source of all Cyberpunk news. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I will check out Baldur's Gate 3. I haven't played it yet, but I will get into it. Like, yeah, definitely. Baldur's Gate so far looks fire. Like, seriously. But right now, I'm playing World of Warcraft because the pre-patch is coming soon. So I want to get that game out of the way before Cyberpunk comes out. So I play WoW at the moment. And yeah. Do you think they'll add to the next gen version of The Witcher 3? Well, the next gen version of The Witcher 3 is coming out for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. If you already own the game in any shape or form, physical, digital, whatever, you will get it for free. So yeah, you get a free Witcher upgrade with ray tracing and a bunch of, I guess, other upgrades next year. Yeah. I hope my GTS 1060 Ti can give me 60 FPS on Ultra. We'll see. V-Gaming, I'm doing fine, my friend. I'm doing great. How are you doing? Planning on playing the new Watch Dogs while waiting for Cyberpunk? I'll check it out. When is it coming out? Like, I forgot when is it coming out. So the streamers already got a key. That's insane. Witcher 3 will also have improved version for PC. Yeah, for PC as well. So every version of Cyberpunk, as I said, is getting an upgrade. I think community podcast stream should be at this time around gonna get bigger crowds viewing. I think the time that we have right now is okay. You also have to think that we live in separate time zones. Like MadQueen and I are in the same time zone, but Neon and Subsidian are in a different one. So that's also a problem. If I stream at 5, it's very early for them. So we thought that, like, yeah, 8 is gonna be like the best time. Can I keep my PlayStation 4 library on PlayStation 5? I think, yeah, I guess, I don't know. Is light a little bit different than from demo 2018? Yes, the light has changed. They added a few light sources in the scenes. Overall, how the light shines over certain objects and people is insane. And second of all, they also changed a little bit the temperature of the scenes. So now it's a little bit more colder. It's a little bit more Hollywood-like because it has those cyans and it has those oranges, you know. What's my favorite game out now? You mean overall? Like best game of all time? It's Gothic 1. But what's my favorite game out now? Like which came out recently? Crusader Kings 3 is amazing. The Russian demo looks awesome. Yeah, it does. Like Russian demo was, I think, by far the best looking so far in terms of quality. I think that's even the latest build. What percentage of the city do you think we haven't seen? We haven't really seen, like, we've seen locations, but it was kind of an external look. We still haven't seen a lot, if you ask me, from different angles. And we haven't seen Badlands too much in terms of just size. We have a couple of, you know, images from there, some gameplay snippets, but still, I think, yeah. Have I ever played horror games? Yeah, I do. I'll definitely be playing as soon as the next Resident Evil comes out, I know I will be streaming that, because I love Resident Evil. The best footage of Judy? Of course it is. I wonder what Polish one will be like, because I'm afraid of Johnny's actor. The Polish actor for Johnny Silverhand is actually the actor of Geralt of Rivia from the Polish TV series. Michael, I gotta check it out. Jesus. Mikhail let me see. Witcher. I think his name is, someone probably wrote here already. So Mikhail Zebrowski, I believe. Yes, Mikhail Zebrowski. He's going to be Johnny Silverhand in Cyberpunk. That's cool. That's really cool. Like such an amazing Easter egg already. There you go. And also, by the way, he was amazing. Maybe the Polish series were not the highest quality comes to budget, but him as Geralt of Rivia, ooh, he did an amazing job portraying Geralt of Rivia. I know that Zabrowski was a good Witcher, but what about Cyberpunk? Well, it comes down to voice acting, honestly. And maybe he's remembered for that one role. I don't know. I'm not from Poland. I don't know what other roles he had, but I believe he's gonna do a good job, just from the actor's perspective. No, I'm not Polish. I'm Bosnian. Yeah, the illustration contest is amazing. Like, I've been seeing what they've been doing. Like, there's so many good entries. Damn it, I was late today. I missed out, but I just saw the next Night City Wire was announced. Yeah, my friend. Well, I'm gonna be going for 15 more minutes, and then I gotta go. I really have to go. I wish I could stay longer, but I have to. I believe the Russian footage is the final build. Yeah. I mean, you have other gameplay footage but doesn't have also that title, which is not finished. But I believe regarding the shading and everything and optimization, I believe that the Russian one could be the latest one. Again, it might not be the latest one, because when they send that, they're already working on something new, like updating some stuff, fixing some stuff. So, I don't know. 5-minute speedrun in Cyberpunk? We'll see. Yeah. Is there like a lower level of Night City, because I saw elevators going down into the city? Well, yeah, technically lower level of the city doesn't necessarily mean underground, because you have the normal layer of the city that you have now, and then imagine if someone built a platform and more buildings on top of that, if they added more stuff. So that's the lower level, is basically the old level of the city, and then, you know, as things built up. Yeah, I'm late, LKM, but sup? Hello, my friend, welcome. This is going on with my camera. Hello? Oh, nice. There was an Italian VA footage for BD scenes very recently. Oh, did they have it live? I mean, I'm sure to miss some things from like the news. I cannot follow everything. I love Gothic 1 too. Gothic 1 is amazing. Yeah, you can see the lower level in the 14-minute gameplay, yeah. I don't know what life path to choose. I mean, you can choose every single one of them, but what's the first one, my friend? Oh, no, I'm late. Don't worry, I'll have these sometimes sooner in the later in the future, so everyone can stream. What's my favorite Resident Evil? 4, and then from like the classical ones, I would go with Resident Evil 1, the classic. But Resident Evil 1 is great. Resident Evil 4, that's nostalgia, my friend. Resident Evil 4 was a heck of a good game. I also enjoyed Resident Evil 5, even though it started becoming cheesy and not really what Resident Evil was about. I enjoyed Resident Evil 5 actually. Do you sometimes play Japanese RPGs as well? Rarely, but I do. I have nothing against them. It's just, I don't know. I don't get around them for some reason. Gothic 3 got that board. It could kill an all NPC. Yeah. I wonder if in the border of the map it will be something like Witcher, where devils say goodnight. Well, I don't know how they're gonna handle that, but I'm sure if you get to the end of the map, like the game is gonna tell you, the game is just going to teleport you away from it. 5 and 6 were good too. Not a fan of Resident Evil 6. It was okay, but for me, as someone who got used to survival Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, I thought Resident Evil 6 was a fun game, but a step in the wrong direction for the franchise, which of course they learned after Resident Evil. Did also Resident Evil 7 was also that full action, or is that the one in that house from first person? Who else remembers True Crime New York? Only 29 base vehicle models. Yeah, base vehicles models, and then variations. Why are you not pleased about that? It's base vehicle models. You have so many options and differences that will be included in the game. And those differences will be in speed, handling, the looks, everything. I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3, it's fire. Yeah, I saw it. I've been watching some streams. Will Cyberpunk run on Intel? UHD 620? Who even knows, man? Who even knows? We really though tries to leave map, gets nukes from the sky. You get hit by a rock from like the high riders. That would be cool. Does my GPU support VR? Yes, it does. Will this be the last episode? Maybe. I don't know. The thing is, they can always do a launch Night City Wire. That's also going to attract people. They can talk about stuff, and I would maybe do one more after this, close to release. But it's up to them. And how are they going to handle it, and what name of the event is going to be. I don't know, Motorola will have to see about that. But it's not only that Cyberpunk has 29 vehicle models, like a bunch of games have that much. Like you don't have 100 base models, because then you have to go and change every single one of those models. And changing them is actually difficult. It's not easy. Yeah. We'll see though. Like, we'll see how it's gonna be. What's more important from recommended specs, SSD or RAM? Well, how much RAM do you have now? If you have 8 to 16 gigs of RAM, SSD is definitely a better option, because loading and everything like that is going to be one of the most important things. Even though the game doesn't have loadings inside when you go through elevators and all of that, but still they need to load the game somehow. So SSD is definitely a must. Especially if you're playing on like high ultra settings in 1080p or 4K or 2K, SSD is a must, because the files that it renders and that it loads are of higher quality, so it needs faster speeds. GTA San Andreas has 212 base vehicle models, and they all act the same. Man, why are you so focused on 32 base models? Like, Jesus. Like, it's so, like, one thing which is not even, like, my God, I don't know. I get fired up around that, because it's like, it's always something. Jesus, then I don't know. My God. Zen 3 announcement in a half hour. Are you watching? I will have to watch that stream after I come back. I have some errands to do. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see what they have in store. Because graphics card, NVIDIA, like, I'm not even gonna think about that. But when it comes to CPU, AMD. Yeah, also quality over quantity. They can have 500 vehicles in the game, and if they're all the same, then screw that. Why do I sound like a vampire? Because maybe I am one. Who knows? You never know, my friend. I always stream, like I'm always inside the house during the day, so do the math. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people said I sound like Dracula. Will you get sleep on 18th? No, no sleep. Any information on games AI? Well, what we've seen from the gameplay, like I've seen that AI hides behind cover. They move into your position, so yeah. That's what I can say. Like, obviously, still AI, the advancements in AI are slow, and I cannot wait for AI to get smarter in the games, because that's also gonna be great. Regarding combat AI, yeah. Well, people mentioned Forza because of driving, and I believe CDPR did include some settings from Forza driving, so we'll see, we'll see. I mean, driving has to be like, weapons, yeah, I can handle if weapons is not the best, but from what I can see, like, even though, like, shooting is not the primary function of this game, they're really trying hard to make it work, because it's fun, you know, if one part of the gameplay is lacking, like, you will see it's going to ruin something. So they're really trying hard to make shooting and driving feel fun and good. Yeah. Yeah, you missed the Night City Wire, which is coming out next week on Thursday. You train Dracula to become better, right? Yeah. I could be a badass voice actor for Dracula, I mean. I know that. Will there be car DLC? I mean, honestly, they might, now that you mention it, they might add like a car through a DLC, like something special. They might, they certainly might. Like in The Witcher, they were adding armors, so they might add a car or two through DLC. We don't know. Will there be mod support? I don't believe it's gonna be it's gonna have mod support on release. I hope later. I hope. Yeah, next week Thursday. I will have a link to the stream ready as soon as I finish this stream. I will post it on Twitter and Discord, so you can check it out. You can also follow me there. Weren't there Vampire Gang in 2020? I cannot remember now. I gotta double check that. I really gotta double check that. Better car customization DLC. It's certainly something they can have for the future, but also enabling car customization is a bit difficult because it comes down to vehicle models and then they have to be changed in different ways. It's kind of a technical question. I'm not the best to answer that, so we'll see if they include it in the future. I'm okay as an alternative. I'm okay with collecting different cars that look different because then they can actually focus more on the details. So I'm good with the alternative. Would I love car customization? Yes. Am I satisfied with the alternative? Yes. Will there be vampire cybernetic? Yeah, that would be cool. To get a teeth. Can we get married in Cyberpunk? You got me there. Might upgrade my RAM to 32 gigs to handle load times. I think 16 is enough for now, maybe. I have 16. I'll be buying 16 soon. New 16 though. But yeah, the SSD is the most important thing, besides, of course, the GPU. Well, everything that I'm hoping for to see in NCV4 is here. It's gonna be cars, man. It's gonna be driving. It's gonna be driving. I'll only ride a motorcycle. I've seen a lot of cool variations of motorcycles, and if you look at the gameplay, you can see some of the variations, and damn, I also cannot wait, yeah. LastKnownMeal's voice is so smooth. I don't know. I was never much of a speaker. I'm a producer besides this. Like I finished academy, but I was never in front of the camera. I was always behind the camera. So just talking feels strange, even though I've been doing it for a very long time. Mod support, not on release. Cars with guns. Why not? With laser guns. The car will be an extra storage. Honestly, if they don't have a shack somewhere we can store stuff in the Badlands, I would love to be able to store certain items in the trunk of my car. Because I don't think, like, obviously there's gonna be some limitations to the amount of things we can carry, so I'm guessing, yeah. Yes, spaghetti and bread, yes. For research purposes, yeah. We've seen some of those snippets, so yeah. Yeah. I will see, like, regarding driving, if I'm gonna be going in first or third person. Like, what type of production do you do? I do video production and in certain things, event organization or management. But mostly video production. I mean, yeah, Fidge 52, well, Cyberspace, well, they said it's gonna be in the game. Regarding space travel, we don't know the extent they could go to. Obviously, there's Crystal Palace. There is the Orbital Air space station. It could have been done for the sake of world building because that thing is there. So people will be wondering, where is the space station, like from the lore perspective. But I am not sure if they will go in that direction. That's up to them. But the thing is, with Cyberpunk, they can really go crazy, especially because lore supports it. So they can definitely do something which is insane. But they talked about different themes of Cyberpunk, so there is going to be horror elements in Cyberpunk. I'm hoping for some horror like missions. There are going to be those noir detective moments. Like, they're trying to incorporate all aspects of Cyberpunk onto that. Like, general Cyberpunk is a subgenre, not just this. I believe they will announce expansions maybe on this night's T-Wire. I would certainly love to hear more about expansions, but they said that we will find out about the expansions before the game comes out. So sometimes is Cybertruck in Cyberpunk maybe not as drivable stuff, but might be as an Easter egg. You do know you have to work extra hours from the 19th of November, right? I don't know, for as long as Jason doesn't find out. But I don't mind that, because it's Cyberpunk. It would be such a waste of time if it's not a mission like one-off quest. I'm thinking something high stakes. We'll see. In the trailer we have a pet lizard, iguana. Yeah, that's a mission you get as a nomad. You have to get that thing to someone, to a client. I don't know, man, if Cyberpunk is gonna run on that CPU. I honestly don't think Adam will be romance. I don't know. We don't know, like, to what extent Adam is gonna be in that. Spencer Isles. Oh man, I'm just finishing up the stream. God damn it. No worries, you can always rewatch it. So, just to catch everyone up, next Thursday night's T-Wire. What do I expect from Witcher 4? I don't know, primarily a good game. Second of all, I don't know. I wouldn't mind a predefined character in the next Witcher. I know it's not gonna be Geralt, but also people have been talking about the option for you to create your own Witcher. I'm also okay with that. Absolutely. Maybe regarding the time, I would definitely put the next Witcher game during the golden age of the Witchers, when you had a bunch of Witchers roaming around, different Witcher schools, different people. Maybe when Vesemir was young. Boats will be in the game. You can use them in certain missions, but you cannot drive them. Because this is, like, Cyberpunk is more of an RPG than sandbox. Of course, you can still do all things like steal cars from the streets, hit people on the street, that's normal. but it's more of an RPG rather than sandbox in that sense. So happy for Mad Queen. Philip Robert did tweet out there will be good male romance characters. I mean, yeah. How do you spare Dum Dum? Well, you have to take a different approach to the mission. What is it going to be? We'll see. We'll be able to romance random NPCs? Maybe some. I mean, I don't expect every NPC, but I'm sure there's gonna be some random NPCs you can romance. When is the next community hangout? Not next week, because next week on Thursday we have the Night City Wire stream. I'll be streaming that as always, so we'll see. Is GTA RPG? No, GTA is sandbox. GTA is far from being an RPG. Where from Bosnia are you? From Tuzla. What is the first background you'll be playing through as a street kid? What was my first experience of Cyberpunk? That's a good question. Well, here in our region, like, Cyberpunk has been, you know, here most of the time. Like, it's just the way of certain cultures, like synthwave is very popular here. I learned about Cyberpunk, generally about subgenre, through films, because also Terminator is like that, Matrix is like that. Then through the books. And then regarding Cyberpunk video game, or well, tabletop RPG, I heard about it a little bit before I started talking about Cyberpunk 2077. I knew that it exists, I followed it now and then, but the thing is, Cyberpunk 2020 came out in like, what, 1989, so during like past couple of years, tabletop generally, at least, everything which is not Dungeons and Dragons was on a downfall, but now this industry is going up, so yeah, that's when I learned about it. I actually learned about Cyberpunk 2077 as soon as the teaser trailer dropped, but back then I was working on The Witcher 3 videos. Does Ready Player One count as Cyberpunk? Could be. Yeah, why not? What kind of character? So the first one, Street Kid, I don't know, we'll see. The Street Kid version of V is gonna be generally a nice person. If you cross him, you're dead. But more stealthy type. Nomad, full Terminator build. And Corpo, I'll be evil. Just pure evil. Ready Player One can be considered some form of cyberpunk. It draws more to sci-fi, but still. Generally, when you talk about cyberpunk, the one main thing of cyberpunk is not really the setting so much. It's high tech meets low life. It's also from the social aspect. You have to think about corporations oppressing people. You have government oppressing people. Generally, the dystopian view of our future, like the bad view of our future, can be considered cyberpunk. I don't know how big the map is going to be actually. Isn't it close to the Croatia border? Somewhat. We're not a huge country, so yeah, we're close. Not too close, but close. It says November 18th due to differences in time zones. Where are you from, Exoskits? By the way, so it says that. What's my age? I'm almost 25. I'm gonna be 25 on the 1st of December. Have you ever played Flashback, the quest for identity? If I forgot about it, but I don't think so. The bad view of our future can be considered cyberpunk dystopian future, where you have corporations actually going off on people, where the entire world is in chaos, where you have storms around everywhere destroying crops and fields. That can be kind of considered cyberpunk. And you also have tech. So like punk is a general term and general ideology, and then you add stuff on it. So it can be steampunk. It could be cyberpunk. I don't know what other punk subgenres they are. You're actually you're younger than I am. I'm actually the youngest in the group regarding the community podcast. Yeah. Do I recommend this game for 16-year-olds? I can't recommend anything which is 18. That's up to you, my friend. That's up to you. Alkem, are you married? No. No, man. No. Of course I'm not married, man. Oh. No. No. Greenpunk? Do I work for Cyberpunk? No. Just to clear that out, I'm in no way, shape, or form affiliated with CDPR or Talsorian. We get some support with them. We work on some things with them. Like, for example, there was that giveaway from Talsorian and Monster Fight Club, but I don't work for them. That question give you a heart attack. Why aren't you married? Why would I be married? I'm 25. Oh man, I don't know. Like, we're getting very personal here. I don't wanna. I don't know. Like, seriously, like, how could I even be married, or how can I be a parent, man? I'm like, Jesus, no. I'm so much focused on other things, man. The pain? No, I'm extremely happy not to be married. I'm okay with everyone being married. I don't have nothing against it. It's personal choice, but I'm fine. I'm doing great. 25, so young. I don't know, in my eyes, not, but if you're older, then yeah. Get married when the year old and bitter like me. I mean, I'm 26 and understand. Yeah. The problem with getting married is that people get married because they think they should be married at a certain age, not because they want to, and that creates problems. So, yeah. I don't know Polish actually. I mean, generally Slavic languages, I can understand some of Polish, but for example, I can understand Russian better because they have words which are similar, more similar to Bosnian, to Croatian, Serbian, whatever. While Polish is, it's a bit difficult to understand. Polish is difficult to speak. Even for me, who's like speaking Slavic languages, Polish is a difficult language to pronounce. Legend says, why are we talking about marriage? You can dive underwater, so that's not gonna be a problem. I don't know what sort of exploration you will find there, or what will they put, but you can. Of course I know that word, man, but it has such a different meaning in my language. It has such a worse meaning in my language. I got married at 35, and it was most of the world had tons of adventures and interesting. I mean, yeah, it's personal choice. I don't mind whoever gets married. Whenever you get married, that's your personal thing. I couldn't care less about that. I think it is a personal choice. I think it has to do a lot with where you are mentally, like where your mind is set at, yeah. What's my favorite district? Oh man. Haywood definitely. Haywood so far looks amazing. If we go to a more specific location, I think I will enjoy Japantown a lot. I think I will enjoy Japantown a lot. Yeah. Not really. Not really. In Polish, that word, which I cannot say on YouTube because YouTube is... it's similar, but not the exact meaning. Okay, yes. One more time before I end. 4th episode of Night City Wire is coming Thursday, October 15th, 6 p.m. Central European Summer Time. So same time as everyone else, every other, before. Here is some of that snippets of gameplay. V driving around the 6th Street, and oh my god, I can't wait to see. So this is gonna be a part of the longer. What about North Oak? Yeah, North Oak looks cool. Like, the thing is, right now I'm only remembering snippets of like the map and trying to figure out, but I will know what's my favorite district once I get into it. Yeah. Kevin, thank you so much for $20. Glad that I asked, Lord, that made my day. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've been going longer than I'm supposed to. Oh my god, I'm gonna be late. Oh, thank you everyone for coming by. Thank you everyone for joining. I will be going live next Thursday. I will have a stream link soon. Just to final some questions. I mean, my worries are mostly optimization because it's a huge game. It takes a long time to optimize that, but they've taken months off so you can actually polish that. So, I mean, they think about those things like they think about those things more than me because they're in development. So obviously, yeah. But yeah, what I have to do, just some random life stuff, man. Buying some stuff for the house. Yeah. All right. Have a good one, everyone. Have a great rest of the weekend. I'll have Ghost Runner probably on Saturday, and then Monday, what did I say is going to be on Monday? There's going to be a Quarter Pole Life Path video. Sunday, we have a new community podcast, so don't forget to join that. And again, follow me up on Twitter at LastKnownMeal and join our Discord page. So if you want to be in that. So thank you again for watching.